True. So true. Wow, so true. Oh my god. Now I have to open the game. It's time to open the game now. We have to do it now. Steam. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Boop. I'm gonna watch this cutscene, even though it's too damn loud. I'm gonna watch this cutscene the first full time. I'm gonna watch the full cutscene. Okay, I've never watched it all. Sorry, it's probably loud. I'm probably louder than this damn shit. Rest in peace, my beautiful woman. The beautiful woman is dead, guys. Spoilers. Wait, is that me hanging? That's me. I'm dead. Look at that. That's me. I die at the end. They spoiled this. Damn, they spoil everything. Manokuma. The characters who I want to die the most, obviously Leon. I mean, at this point, but also the writer girl. She's annoying. The nerd King Link of Laws. He's like, yeah, that guy. They really like spoiling shit though. Fire truck comes by, dude. Come on, man. That looks weird. Nothing else in this is 3D. Why is that 3D? Cool. Cool, let me play. Bye. Bye. Next. Bye. Danganronpa. I don't know which one. What do the numbers at the bottom even mean? They're the date and the time. So this one. Why are they different? Oh, I bet it's like maybe I don't know. I'm gonna do this one. All right. I think we were looking for her, but I felt like I talked to her, and actually we weren't looking for her. Escape. Help time. Never mind. So last time Leon killed. What's her name? Our beautiful babe of our dreams. What does she have to say? Oh wait, that's me. Hold on. Oh, I don't even. It's been a while, guys. Give me a second here. I have to do my cool ass Makoto voice. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. I feel like I did this already. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Junko. What's up, Junko? Hey, what's going on, Junko? What you got to say? Yeah. Why don't I should pull out one of the spears and then use it as a weapon. Just start hacking at people. Kill Yasuhiro. All right, I think I'm looking for like. I think I have to go to like the AV room or something. I think. Oh, did I just go right back inside? Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out now. Here we go. I want to go down. I'm trying to remember what exactly it was that I was looking for. Any chatters? No. I guess I'll talk to him.
Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning.
Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. That's right.
That's what I had to do. Had to ask about cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no, that's wrong!
Huh? Okay, then who is?
Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you!
Okay. So Hifumi, is that the fat guy? Hold on. Nope. We've done it. Go! I cheated. I'm pretty sure Hifumi's the fat man. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually... Anyone...
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Would that be easy? I feel like it just makes it easier for the person. Well, I don't know.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Anyway, more than important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to
What are
think
you
about
talking
this in
about?
common
All
sense
my
kind
love
of
is
way.
for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 3D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. We've been talking all day.
We talk like 3 times a day, man. We're like besties.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover a past recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
What's this guy talking about? Who? What? Whatever. Please just hurry up.
Okay, dokie. Leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind.
Whatever. What was the point of me giving? I gave him like potato chips, man. I gave this fat ass potato chips. He doesn't love me at all.
Oh wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking.
Let's press the green button before we look in the thing.
They won't let me push it. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
What? Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Yes. About that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
What?
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. I definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate.
Oh, it's because he's a baseball guy. He's got expert baseball aim. He chucked a rock in.
But how is that possible?
Nice.
Cool. Can we turn it off, please? Okay, I guess not. I guess that's not possible. I didn't see any of that shit on the floor, to be honest. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator.
Oh my god, hold on. I know exactly why that's the case too. I figured out the blunder. I'm fixing that right effing now. Did that fix it? Yep. Never again will that be a problem.
It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, and just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Why do they gotta, like, I put this on hard difficulty. Like, they are really holding your hand through this, man. Yeah, I wonder.
Is this perhaps?
Yeah, is that...
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Don't Don't Dragon Ball! It's not the face of Dinosaurs and the 7 calls! Anyways.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
I don't know who Mina is.
So you're saying it's going to be hard to convince everyone of the most blatant, obvious who the hell could have possibly killed him? Because it's like, like, why would the trial be hard? The evidence is so damning. She wrote his name on the wall.
Sorry. Is that a sleeve? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Yep, that's what it is. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Nice.
Hold on, blowing my nose. Ah, beautiful.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put Is that where we're supposed Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Nice!
Okay.
Bye. Difficulty tier list. I think I'm too smart for this game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Perhaps I can accuse Leon now?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna play his thing. I gotta go to the theater. The AV room. I do need to go to the AV room. I knew that. Great minds think alike. It's pretty funny. Did I grab her thing? I think I did. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player.
Ali, where's my mods?
Thanks, Ollie. Is Lime Films a mod? I'm gonna mod the Lime Film. Lime Films is a mod, okay. We've got mods. What? An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing right there in front of the crowd, so full of love.
Well, here's the good thing. Once he gets out, he can just, there's just new pop idol babes that he can go to. He can go hook up with their friends instead, you know?
Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then, that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the?
It's a lot more brutal than what we got. We just have like an implication of death.
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
It was me!
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Alright, now what the hell does this bastard game want me to do? I'm gonna have to just start talking to random assholes. What's in the girls' bathroom? Tell me now. In here. Is this where that nerd girl was? Yes. Goodbye. Sorry, I didn't mean to growl at you. Maybe I can go back in my room. What do you have to say, man?
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could... I already read this.
You
I already went to the trash room.
dead.
Yeah. I have to find somebody who I haven't talked to yet. I feel like I already talked to you.
very strange.
So, why would Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
I already talked to this guy. Yep, I did. I love the idea that Makoto is just going through this shit again. He's just like, what? You still believe this? What the fuck? You know? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at my truth bullets. Dude, you know some meme-ass memer made a mod of this that makes it all say truth nukes. Went to the incinerator, talked to Ioi, got the goddamn knife. I don't know. Something in the laundry. Maybe I can go and sneak into Leon's room. Do they all have individual interactions? No. Maybe there was some more evidence that I missed in the kitchen. What's up, Yowie? To the white-haired girl? I don't think I did after she left. Let's take a look. I don't know where she went. Come on, bro. Let's see. Where did Debbie go? I don't know if I've talked to her yet. I don't even know where that is. Yeah, white-haired girl. I don't think she's here. I gotta go talk to the robot. I think. Where was the robot? I forgot. Whoa! I can turn with E and Q. Keyboard only run. Starts now. Space. Hold on. Space. Shift. F. T. Enter. No. No keyboard only run. Where was that one rancid woman? Map. Hold on. I lost her already. She was here. Go! Is that in here? You! So, oh wait, no. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree that we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then. Do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
Ugh, so annoying. Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? Sigh, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the oh, really? Oh, the trash room. It is a perfect place to destroy evidence, however, there's one little problem.
as for me,
That place is filthy, I would rather die than look at there. Oh, the trash room. I gotta look at the damn trash room. Oh! Oh! Hold on. You're so tall. I should start calling this guy Hitler. I don't know. That's just the vibe I get from him. Store time. Give me some goddamn goodies now. I got an item! Goddamn watch. I don't care. Get me out. Yep. I agree. Went to the AV room. Let's see, what room? What rooms have I not been in? Been in the classrooms. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Monokuma's room. Man, they spoiled it on the map. Been in the store. Been in there. Not allowed in there. Been in there. Been in there. I've been in here. Let's just see if there was somebody hiding in here. Some interactable hiding in here. Maybe I haven't talked to this dickhead. I really thought I did. Hey, Hero. Can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. I've got to break free. I've got to break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Why? Oh, of course! Of course! Ask specifically this guy about the glass ball. Yes! 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 Did I can the trophy room? I don't think so. But well, I'll take a look at that after this. Why does this guy? Whatever.
Hey, does this look familiar?
Oh, that's my crystal ball. Oh, because they said it's like hokey shit. Right. Okay. I didn't remember what this guy's whole deal was. This guy has had 3 lines in this whole game. That's not my fault. Whatever.
But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillar of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? What? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Nice! Thanks, hero. That's all I needed to know.
Sure.
For Miss World. Hey man, he conquered the world. I'd give it up. He conquered America, and then America conquered the world.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million.
Man, fortune tellers make bank, bro.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong, bing bong.
Heroin time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long
The trial already?
class trial. Now then.
Trial!
Allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the
red door. I knew
on
it.
the first floor.
It's the Monokuma room.
See you soon.
Everybody went there, so now it's time to explore. Girls' bathroom. Where is it? Where is it? Never mind. That's good. I'm the big evil. I run the world. You! You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check out the girls' bathroom. I'm sorry. I just had one thing to do. How'd they know?
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are all convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Sayaka's dead. She doesn't know anything. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Yeah, I wonder who could have possibly done it. Ah!
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down
Terrible
there.
voice acting. There's only one Pooh-hoo. What an idiot. You go, Pooh-hoo! What's up, Leon? How you feel about this?
Well, I did my job.
I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What was your job? To go like, what is happening? Oh my God! Get me in the classroom.
Well then,
Let us begin.
Now I regret. I should have talked to everybody. I thought he would like ask me if I wanted to confirm.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, not scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. Why?
Why? You want everybody to fail and die? Why do I have to do it?
If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Ollie, we've been in an elevator that big at UT. That's just how things go.
You finally arrived! What did you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's a total shit. It's total shit. It's a total... Okay, everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry!
Sorry, I have to add a little bit.
We did what he said and found our seats.
Wow, seats, huh? the signs for the dead people? What if their mouths start moving like a goddamn Hogwarts painting? They have to give their opinion too?
The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense.
Deadly face, shut the fuck up, Makoto!
A deadly, crass trial.
No!
Yes. Oh, banger.
I'd like to set my skills. Yes, I'd like to set this one. And this one? Perhaps this one as well. Hey, wait, hold on. Melodious voice! I didn't realize this was a real thing. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. What the fuck are you talking about? Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Okay. Am I done? I don't need to look at anything, man. I'm good. All rise!
let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine
This is like an actual
the
video
results.
game. In a video game.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes.
Don't be a goddamn idiot.
Is he doing that?
They raise their hand.
What else is doing that?
Before we move on and start the trial,
What the hell was
can I
that?
ask a question real quick? What's going on with...
What do you think? You're so stupid.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
The dude on the left still going, ah!
Friendship penetrates.
Okay, but
Okay.
what about that other empty seat?
And did she have an accent?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh,
The hell?
no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
There's one person who showed up but hid the whole time. They're living in the goddamn
Okay.
dumpster.
That about does it for the first up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Not at all. Absolutely. Wait, no. Oh, no. I thought it was to begin. I don't want to hear more. Actually, maybe I do want to hear more. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of poop feces. Characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or... Oh, that's kind of scary. I'm on like a timer. You'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire the left mouse button. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. This is scary. Okay, so I can take breaks by hitting escape. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered.
What are my controls? Hold on. Why does the scrolling have to be so terrible? Just let me scroll. Hold on. If you choose the wrong statements, you will take damage. This determines how much concentration you can do. I don't know what that means. Concentration, by holding down the space key, you can concentrate. See, why didn't they explain these things to me? Or already. This will consume your focus gauge. Can concentrate when it's empty. Hold down control to speed up the debate. When a character is talking, some text may appear in yellow. This is their weak spot, and it represents a potential lie or contradiction in their argument. Multiple weak spots may appear, and it's up to you to figure out the right one and attack it. Firing truth bullets. So you only have to deal with one fact at a time. That's nice. Evidence of a struggle. Can I... I should have reviewed all of my evidence, huh? So I can, like... I know specifically what the evidence of a struggle is. If you quickly press the Q key, truth bullets will be automatically loaded according to their order. Move the mouse wheel. Oh wait, no, you have to change your you have to change your truth bullet. Truth bullet flashback. If you target a weak spot. Silencer. You can eliminate white noise. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Why is the mouse sensitivity so bad? Suddenly.
In the bathroom.
Yep. No.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have
What? I
taken her
missed?
by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No!
She didn't even have a chance to
No!
resist.
Am I missing? I'm pissed! I have to shoot the text! If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradiction, the argument will repeat. Okay. Oh, they did explain it. Whatever.
I assert that the one who was murdered.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Nope.
She didn't even have a chance
Shut
to
up!
resist.
Shut the fuck up! No, that's wrong!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was
Yeah,
a
well, how did she? I mean, surely she just didn't see this.
There must not have been a struggle.
Why are you even talking, bro? If you went in the room, you would clearly see there was a struggle. There's a goddamn sword unsheathed. Like,
And who?
between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
what? Who do you think?
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
All right, so how come nobody else said anything? Why did you guys say the same shit 2 times over like robots? And then I had to say it.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
I don't remember what the murder weapon was. Oh, it was a kitchen knife. Never mind.
Make your argument.
Yep.
So what was used to kill her?
It was a gun.
Kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without
Why is my shit drifting, bro?
the murder weapon.
So the
They got
killer
Joy-Con
used some
drift.
random knife they had on him.
I mean, that's not incorrect.
How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch.
Okay, I guess that is incorrect. What?
So what was
It's not a random knife, it's a random kitchen knife.
Without a doubt.
So the killer used some random.
Cool.
No, that's wrong.
That's not wrong! That's not wrong! It's not a contradiction! It is some random knife!
No, I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost
What other
positive
knife
it
is
was a
there?
kitchen knife.
That's the only knife possible! Sorry.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
I don't mean to. This is a thing I do. Whenever I watch things and I'm talking out loud, I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Why would they say that? But,
Which
you know.
means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
I recognize this guy's voice and it
And if
bothers
you
me.
look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, what does it look like, buddy?
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Makoto.
Right. Makoto's
Oh, shut the fuck up, Toko.
What more proof do you need?
You're such an idiot. I hate her so much.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I wonder why you're so
I don't think
confident in
that's true
that.
at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
You're all idiots. Why is everybody so stupid? Why is Kyoko the only smart one?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it.
Yeah, like, I don't know, his name was written on the wall? Something like that.
Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates.
Sure, buddy. No, I don't need a tutorial. I'm a god gamer. And we're in hard mode.
Make your argument.
Awie's account.
Owie!
I don't remember
So I
Awie's
guess there's
account.
no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But
Yep.
where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
No, dumb fuck. I hate you.
Secret.
No!
In the dining room.
Wrong!
No, that's wrong.
Ooh, you feel like a real piece of shit, don't you?
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
I took it from somewhere else. I mean,
You're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all.
Shut
you want.
up!
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me
Ooh,
earlier?
banger, oh, ooh, ada better, ooh, ooh, e,
tell him.
Hey, I said, tell him. Let him know.
When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into
It
the
implies
dining
that
hall?
she saw somebody go into the dining hall. So just tell us who you saw.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina
You
was
don't
in the
think
dining
so?
hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Who?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Why wouldn't that she still dies? What is she just loves him that much? She's going to sacrifice herself? If he gets away with it, she dies.
Why would I get involved in something
God,
like that?
she's so stupid.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
Because it's obvious that that wouldn't be that was the case. You wouldn't assume that.
Good grief, enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices.
Tell
in
him,
this
Monokuma.
case.
Tell him they just got. He must be livid right now. He's like,
I got the greatest people from all over the world to come together.
and it's just 6 of the dumbest people to ever live. It's like there's like 2 people with common sense. If I were him, I would have just killed them all
Didn't go to
already.
the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then who did take the
Yeah,
knife?
who was in the dining hall?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Yeah, because why would she say this? These people have never played Among Us in their life. She's too dumb. She wouldn't intentionally deceive. She said, why would she just tell everybody that she was where the knife was? She just wouldn't do that. Look at her. She's a gun to her head, okay? Okay, she wouldn't do that.
I hate
We're
to
literally
have to ask,
watching
but just to
like
be
scripted
sure,
Among Us right now.
Sakura-
Oh my god. I'm just a zoomer. I can't believe that's what I thought in my head. Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because
Just spit it out already.
They're gay.
I stayed in Hina's room last
Oh, they love each
I
other.
got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Wow.
Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No. Oh, she's so dumb.
Anywhere but the
Why
dorm.
is he so
But
stupid?
it
They're
doesn't
putting
say we have to stay in our assigned
large
room.
majority of stupid ass lines onto her.
So-
They know, like, can I kill her?
That's a problem.
Let me kill her.
It is a problem.
It is a problem.
A boy and a girl spending the night together?
What?
It's
They're all so stupid.
but I'm
They're all so stupid. Why are they all so? Why?
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
But if it wasn't either of you,
Oh,
then what other possibility is there?
actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, I swear to God, if this is how they find out it's
To the
Leon.
dining hall while we
Like,
were
oh, they
there.
found out because.
Why didn't you say so in the first
Yeah, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because
Oh.
they're not here anymore.
So Junko, I assume they mean Junko. Junko?
Sayaka.
Oh, Sayaka, never mind.
She's the one who came to the dining hall.
Ooh, Sayaka got the knife.
She wound up dead.
What a twist. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka, obviously. I got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
That kind of puts me on the chopping block once more, though, because if she brought it.
Thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
That's true.
See? He did do it after all.
Oh my god!
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. No.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Because she was killed in Makoto's room. Her body was found in Makoto's room, and they're all dumb as bricks. Makoto and Sayaka were like loved each other.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
No. Only the last time were we confident, and we were actually wrong about it. This time, now that we're confident again with the same context.
Belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was
What does that
missing
mean?
at the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I don't. Your first Hangman's Gambit. Yes. I don't know what that means. As things advance further in the class, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. What? By shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Alright, dude, my time playing Scriblio has prepared me for this moment.
Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be a crucial point.
Ooh, Ben 10, enter the room. I. H. O. I guess that means I'm wrong. Unless you have to shoot it multiple times, you do. Okay. Would it be an A? I feel like it wouldn't be an A. It wouldn't be an R. Hoi, how, huh? Hui? Howie? Hi? What word could this be? I'm going for an A. I feel like the H was just wrong, and it doesn't tell you when you put down a wrong letter. I'm gonna go ahead and read this a little more. If you shoot the wrong, you'll take damage. Okay, so I haven't taken damage. I don't think I've taken damage, so I'm good. I'm right so far. Hair!
Now I understand.
Sorry, that was a dumb moment on my part. They really just told you exactly what it was.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
I'm sorry, Splash. I'm sorry.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Well, you could just make a momentary misjudgment. I don't think that's a good argument, to be honest. And also, I don't know, that's a pretty easy way to, like, give yourself a good argument to make in the trial.
That makes sense, does it not?
I mean, you didn't know that there would be a trial, but you know.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
What are you talking? Why are you talking, Hifumi?
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
It's not beyond reason.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
God.
Are you sure we can decide?
Among Us, they fake tasks all the time. Okay.
Some hair?
Yeah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I remember. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. Yep.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob...
See this picture that I just floated in front of you?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
True.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look.
You're
at
dumb
how
as
the
shit.
incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
It's a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Nah. I don't need to know. Nah. Maybe I should have hit yes. Whatever, I don't need it. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Uh-huh.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Uh-huh.
She then fled.
Why is that
into
a
the
weak point? I don't know. Uh-huh.
Then the killer ran after her,
Yep.
and they got into the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
That's true.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No! Dumb bitch!
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
You can't lock boys' bathrooms, you stupid scum piece of shit! You fucking idiot! Oh, you're so stupid!
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
You didn't think of it until now, huh?
Then
Sakura-kun?
why is your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
I don't like that this theme is playing. Wow, we've got the real Leon Kuwata. You're a dumbass bitch, bro. You got your whole ass name written on the wall, and they're like, who is it? Who is it? Come on, bro. I have to. It only makes sense for, you know, once Leon gets convicted, for me to ban the person in chat. It only makes sense. Anyways.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Yeah, you made this. You said this already, man. Come on, Monokuma.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart
It
the
feels
doorknob
nice to have,
get
even
in.
the voices, even though the voices are wrong, their voices are wrong.
Okay,
Feels
but
nice to
then
not have to
why did
talk.
the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of
Killer could
accent that
easily
is.
make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail. I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying at all. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail the killer didn't know was this crime took place in my room because the nameplates were switched
Killer
already.
must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
That's weird.
Inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door.
Ah!
And they would have had to break through.
No!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been
Oh, and you know who was like, no, Thursday must have been locked.
It's
Leon, bro.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
A definite possibility, huh? You touch kids, bro. You touch kids.
To be someone who didn't know
Out of my
these
house
rooms?
now.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Ishimaru. I don't know who that is. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Ah!
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Funny meme, bro. Thanks for the meme. Thanks for meme dropping.
Did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah. Our
What?
necks are on the line here.
We just started, bro.
Needs to do something.
Why? You know what? Let's just give up here. Let's just give up now. If it's not Makoto, then it could be anybody.
Questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh.
Yes, I have like 800. No, shut up, Jimmy Neutron. I don't care what you have to say.
Oh.
Let me talk. Let me give a point.
You sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
What a kind guy.
Okay, so,
Loud guy is a great way to
I was just wondering.
specify.
How did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember,
Bro, I was just
Monokuma made
watching
it quite clear that the
Gurren
locks are all
Lagann. This guy, Ishimaru, he's got the spiral power in him, bro.
This? The
Can't believe it.
got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Let him in?
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Yeah!
Sounds like someone
Nobody
doesn't
holds
know
you up
his
high,
place.
Hifumi. Nobody thinks you're cool.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
I wonder. No, it's not that. What? I guess we have to put down switching rooms to imply that I told her not to.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Oh, right. Okay, I
That's
guess
why
that.
she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
I thought he was gonna make the specific point of me saying, "Don't open the door for anybody."
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Hafumi's cool, dude. He loves Dragon Ball.
her being scared was a lie.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
She had a knife.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Did she want someone to kill me? And she brought it. Why would she? And she had the knife? I don't know.
Check the nameplate so you know.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper.
Whatever, bro. She just hit tab on the room that had it on and picked it up before I could. I'm not impressed.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
I would have thought it would look a little more Japanese, but... Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate...
So Leon killed her in self-defense, maybe. She tried to kill Leon. Makoto / Valeriak? What the hell?
Of course, I'm only
That's not true.
so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I was too busy, like, getting accused, bro. It's not fair.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh?
And what happened?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then.
Sorry, I skipped that one, girls. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
no!
Even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any
Oh my god, shut up.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note,
it specifically says,
no!
So if
Oh wait, no, that was
someone
right.
then they would have gone to Sayaka.
Exactly.
No!
The room.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
You didn't notice this, bozo?
The nameplates got switched.
What are you, blind?
Just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well,
no, it
of
was
course
me.
wasn't you,
I did it.
Right, Makoto?
Because we switched rooms and it just felt right, you know.
Okay, then who did it?
I guess Sayaka. I don't know, I was thinking Monokuma, but...
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who
This
even
voice.
know to switch the nameplates.
This isn't Eren Yeager, is it?
You can also infer as
I don't
much
think
from
so.
her
It
notes.
just sounds a lot like him. Check the nameplates, make sure you don't get the
If
wrong
she
room.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate, she would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
It's also Caesar Zabelli, bro.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer
Bryce
lies.
Pappenbrook.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Right, we figured it
Still
out.
don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room.
I thought you said fucked.
I was like, whoa, what?
The answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Ooh, look at Leon. Ooh, look at him. Look, I wonder why he's making that face,
I
huh?
think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds
You're
me.
white.
There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I don't know. I don't remember. Because I don't. Makoto found this. The sword was found out of its sheath in the middle of the room. No. Kick me back. Oh, it was glittery.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Well, I think everybody is everywhere in anime dubbing. That's just how Funimation
It sure
rolls.
is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica. You barely have to touch that stuff.
Like the guy who
and it'll
voices the
stick
screaming
right to
guy
you.
is also 8.
And there's some on
Probably
her wrist because
has more voices than this guy.
Because
I got it!
hit with the sword right there on
This
her
guy.
wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
This mystery. And what led to Sayaka's death? It's a bit more learned about Yosh. You know what? I'll learn about this one. Tell me. I guess. Starting with the next bay, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Okay. So this is where slowing down is going to become important. We're already in mean. Probably won't need to use the kitchen knife set.
Fighting broke out. The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
I bet the sheath would be important.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Nope. Shut up.
No, it's wrong.
Shut up!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because
Huh?
the
Why
sword
not?
sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yep. She's the next one to die, by the way. Somebody's gonna murder Sakura. Sakura-kun.
I think I get it.
I think I get it.
So here's how it all played out.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Yep.
And they took the knife.
I get it. I get it.
Sayaka before she
They
knew
took the
what
knife.
was
I get it.
happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Yep.
Then, after they
Man, she's weak as hell, bro. Get a better grip.
took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used
Yeah,
the
that
sword
doesn't-
to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body. Oh, I'm still on a timer. Oh my god. Oh fuck! I wasn't paying attention. It's her palms. Her palms!
I got it!
It's glittery.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Somebody's gonna bite her throat
Like
out,
I
though.
said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped.
Yeah, she's so stupid!
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Why do you say
Can
that?
you just die? They need to give me a big ass lever that I can pull, and she just plummets from her quote unquote seat.
That's not it at all.
No way Sayaka washed the gold coating off because water can't remove it. Fuck. She's afraid of water? She's not afraid of water like that. I feel like that's probably the answer though. Okay, no. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I was like, can water not remove it? I don't remember that being the case, but the water being off is a stupid ass argument, so. Shoot! What do you mean the water was off? Because somebody couldn't have turned it off? Oh my god.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In
Uh-huh.
other words,
Oh, well, I didn't. Whatever.
the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
If I had been playing this game from start to finish and it's not been like 4 days since I played, I would have remembered that detail.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
You look like a big fat ugly donkey, so you know what? You can take turns here.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
He's so cool.
Obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. That's right. And the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath, who had to have been the one without the sword. I like how they added that ending part. Just to,
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka? Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it.
oh, that's a bummer for Leon, though. Now Leon's gonna die.
Commit a murder of her
Sorry,
own.
Leon. In chat.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto.
Makoto.
Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
I always knew she was a bastard, just
That
saying.
would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to
I
let
said from the
whoever
very
she had
beginning that she was a
targeted
bastard
come to
and was
Makoto's
going to
room
kill
where
somebody.
she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Right, that happened this time and it didn't work, dumbass.
soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally
So true.
forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Shut up. Nobody cares what you would believe.
Saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Danganronpa always brings in the vaguely bigoted people.
Learned to attack with the knife. Then that must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The knife.
Tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
What a dumbass.
Just hold on.
Just hold on.
True.
No, it can't be. No.
Because.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
We haven't.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to. If we can't uncover who murdered someone,
His name was written on the wall. His name was written on the wall. Yep, no clues left. Sorry. Okay. I bet Trash Duty is gonna be the next one.
Decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Trash Duty. What? Trash Duty is a clue. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, maybe not Trash Duty, but.
Hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues.
Always a count.
No, that's wrong.
It's because it was upside down and it looked like numbers. Because the 11, the
Sayaka's dying message.
Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
I'm no crazy baka, bro. The goddamn trash room had a clue, but it's not the specific clue that they want me to mention right now. So sorry. Yeah, see that? Look at that. You see that, Aldi? What does that look like to you? It looks like 11037. They mentioned that she was upside. She wrote it upside down too. They literally said she wrote it upside down.
Well, before we get too far,
And he was just like, "What could that mean?"
I need to ask: can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka, and I can prove it. Left index finger, I think.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
So true.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still... what the heck do those numbers mean? 1, 1, 0.
It's kind of weird how the two ones have like this weird scratch between them, huh?
Chihiro, you're a computer.
Why do they always immediately? Programmers don't just know numbers. Like, what does that mean?
No, that's not.
Ollie, you knew what that was immediately, right?
Programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
Like, what are you talking about?
It's because they're not numbers.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Wow.
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Wow.
Ah, you're right.
I gotta see the dumb scumbag who was playing this game, and they were just like, "What? Wait, I see it now." At this moment.
Looking at it now.
Yeah, look at it now. Yeah. Just like the, you know, the one human being on the entire planet who was playing this, it was just like, "Holy shit, that's an
I
ad."
finally just said something worth a shit.
Literally within half a second, I was like, "Oh, it says Leon." I didn't even know it was supposed to be numbers.
But even if that really is an N0.
Why is she stupid? She's supposed to be at least slightly smart. Yeah. I just don't know. I
Rotate
know.
the image 180 degrees.
Rotate the image 180. You don't have to say that. Just say read it upside down. Come on.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yeah.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Which one does this look upside down for? I think it might be. It's Toko! Shit! It's Junko! No. It's Toko!
Shoot.
Fuck! No! Who was it? Who was it? No. Yeah, it was Leon!
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
So they're just disregarding everything else? What about the whole football or the baseball throwing thing? That was just irrelevant?
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
More accurately.
Sorry, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
I'm trying to think if I were to write something like that. Yeah, that would be upside down.
Try
Okay,
it for
just making
yourself
sure.
if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Alright, I already did that before you asked me to, bastard.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, I know what that is.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
And he goes, you found that?
They stabbed Sayaka. They must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Leon is guilty. Yes, because his name was written on the wall.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
No.
But there are
it's
some
enough.
other points that may reveal the truth.
Are
True.
you finally starting to understand? The answers to
I
all
understood
the
long
riddles are
before
right
you did,
here.
Kyoko. Kitty giddy.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, but you're not talking to me. You're talking to Makoto. It's okay. It's okay. You're talking to Makoto. You're not talking to me. There's something that how it was disposed of. I guess how.
I got it.
Where could also
Closely at how the
apply,
shirt
but
was
whatever.
disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use it. I wonder. Okay.
The key
I
to
assume.
the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No!
In order to destroy the...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone
Fat
can
Man is
dispose
still
of the
just
evidence
completely
without
appalled.
using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Could you?
Yes, you could. if you use this?
Just holds up a pile of glass. Like, oh, yes, yes. It's just like his hand is bleeding.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
Yeah, I wonder. Divine with it. All you gotta do is divine with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yeah, I threw a gap through the
All they
gate.
had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
This game's long as hell, bro. This is still the beginning.
One through a gap in the gate? Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going,
It's crazy that she wrote his name on the walls basically out of spite. Like, at that point, she doesn't gain anything, really. She deserved to be killed by him. Like, she was just like, yeah, I tried to kill you and I failed. Well, at least you're gonna die.
The
Like,
killer
what?
never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball
Wow.
that far and hit something that
You forgot to do your research, huh, Chihiro?
Someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
Because he's the ultimate fanfic creator! If they put programmer here, I would... Not programmer. If they put goddamn writer, author, I would choose that one.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime
Why?
perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
I don't want to do that.
What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
No. It'll be very intuitive, I'm sure. Uh-oh. This isn't intuitive at all. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and read this. If you make a mistake reenacting, closing, you'll take damage. Turn the page by moving your reticle to the edges of the screen or by simply pressing A and D. Truth panels. Uh-huh. Scroll wheel. Hints. Fuck it. It'll be... Oh, that's awful and ugly. Alright. So where's the beginning? Give me to the beginning. Here's the beginning. There's the evil killer. I don't even know. Oh, this is the end, actually. Whoops. Oh, right, because it's anime. Right, anime, manga. Manga. So we want... So we put this here. And then he goes, yeah! What? Yeah! And he dodges. He dodges, he... Wait, no. Would that be the next one? I feel like this could go there, though. Oh. I don't really... Oh, right. I thought this was on his back like he was wearing it. I was like, that shit don't make sense. Cool. Then he whips her. Takes this shit out.
What? Where did we go? Okay, here we are. And then she goes, ouch, owie, ouch, ow, ow, ow. Hold on. Wait. This would be her dropping the knife, right? I think the sheath... Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I don't know, I guess she drops the knife. And then he goes, nyah, nyah. Wait, what? I'm confused. No. What is, when does she drop knife? He blocks the stab. He whips her. She drops the knife here. What is this thing supposed to imply? If this is not her, I don't, you know what? We're sticking that there. But no, but then where does this go? I'm confused. So he's got, this is definitely the next one. He whips her. This is literally the same frame. Is this just not necessary? You get a hint. The question mark. What question mark are we talking about? Oh. After the kill countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own. Okay, so I feel like you don't need to use all of these, because this is literally, I mean... I don't need to use these hints, though. I mean, that's for babies. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that is, I guess, with a screwdriver. And then he goes, nah, nah, and she goes, oh! And he stabs her. She writes his name down. She goes, and then she's dead. How did he not notice this? Act 3. He goes, I've got it. He starts cleaning up. So I guess he turns on the incinerator first. Cool. Now it's on. Okay, yeah, they just have bullshit.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka.
Yo, Gert. How do you read Gear the Hedgehog and think that their name is Geert?
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Yep.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yep.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Yup.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
He didn't have to kill her. He could have just said she tried to kill
The
us.
killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of
Geert.
course the killer had no way
What's
of
up,
knowing.
Geert?
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Rest in peace, bastard.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that,
Some very
all her strength
concise
was gone.
handwriting.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy
I
their
do wish the
bloody
blood
shirt.
was just red.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator.
I don't think it needs to be pink.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
What, murder a woman who tried to murder me? Maybe. Not if they were cornered in a locked room.
So they came up
I wouldn't
with a
like
plan
break it down to hunt them.
crystal ball, which he left in the
But
laundry
if somebody tried to stab me with a knife and I had their knife and they were still like crazy, maybe, you know? It's probably a censoring, I don't know.
killer managed to throw the ball through the
I feel like
gap
it's
gate
guised as a
and hit the
stylistic thing,
incinerator
but I'm
switch.
sure they get bonus points from
For any normal person,
whatever
that'd be an
place.
impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
He was ultimate.
The crystal ball, thrown with
Yeah.
absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
He was not being like, hey.
Having destroyed the final
He's
piece of evidence,
he's a victim here.
they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Like he was probably
There was one thing
traumatized
they
from
missed.
this. That piece of evidence made literally no difference. Like literally nothing. No difference whatsoever.
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
He could have just like hid it under his bed and nobody would have ever known because nobody was like checking everybody's other rooms. And then he wouldn't have had to shatter the glass.
Forgot his crystal ball in the
He could have
laundry room.
easily gotten away with that.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
You're surprised that this is quote unquote gayer than Phoenix Wright?
Hell yes, I object.
Do you like
Of
anime
course I
girl
do.
version of Phoenix Wright?
I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the
Evidence!
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto.
What? Sure. Why do I need to do this? Who is going to argue against this? Please tell me it's like a goddamn punch out like a boxing fight. Look at him. He's about to start swinging on me. I start swinging on him. During a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. BTB. In time with rhythm? It's just a rhythm game? What? This is weird. But also, I'm probably going to destroy this.
in their weak spot, statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet. Okay.
When the killer broke the
Horrible thing to
bathroom
put in a
door,
game.
They didn't use anything
A
from
mini
the
game?
to
Get
do
this
it.
shit off my video game.
So what did the killer use?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
All right.
Where's your proof?
Where's my mouse? I thought I had to click it.
Not a
Oops.
chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I'm missing? Wait, oh, you have to right click at the rhythm too. I didn't know.
You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
This is stupid.
It wasn't me.
I thought you had to like aim with your mouse.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Stupid.
Oh, it's still going. Oh, you can click multiple. That's cool.
Where's your proof?
Shoot it.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
That's painfully easy.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I wonder.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Sayaka had so much time, his ass had to go find a screwdriver, unscrew it, take it off, and then open the door. She could have like prepared a cool counter.
The toolkit in my
You know,
room
like hide in the tub, right when he walks in, poke your finger into his eyes. I don't know.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed
Oh.
there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
I don't know, their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Some construction going on outside.
And let me say
It's
this
all right.
right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
We've been finished a long time, buddy. Make a mod for this game where I read every line. I could do that. I mean, there's not a lot of voice acting segments. Oh, but my mod would make the entire game me talking.
94? Jesus.
I didn't have to retry a single time without using my concentration skill a single time.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you.
You all of it. You.
To make
Why is
your
even Monokuma
selection.
freaking out?
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I know who I'm voting for. That's not who I voted for.
Hello, I love of the 11. Yep, 11037. My favorite number.
The Blacken, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
I have to read them again. It's so awkward after so long of not having to read. No, I didn't put Celeste. I put Toko.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? No, I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
Did you already forget that she tried to kill him?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why.
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky.
That's all.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, come on!
Just read the whole thing, man. Why you gotta do this half shit? You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision was made right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. What? Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong.
I can.
After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
You saw your parents! What, you think these random bozos are more important? Oh my god. WBCO? I don't even know what that is or means. Do you hate the fact that the letter I is positioned more right than left and it's off centaur? I don't know what you're talking about at all. Oh, I see in the text. No, I think, well, there are other ones that have variants. I think that's okay.
The one that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. I don't care. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
It's probably fake. She's a dumb asshole. I do think those videos are fake.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said...
Please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Bad kerning? Kierning? Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say? What?
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault!
Boo, boo, boo. He's weeping, bro.
Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault.
Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Hey!
That's enough.
That is enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Ooh, she loves me. She loves me. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment?
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I don't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly is it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
No, that's not it.
Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey.
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. You're a cop! You're a cop! You're a cop! Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey.
No more begging! No more excuses! You paid the penalty for breaking the rules! Society demands it!
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got.
I don't feel bad for him.
Punishment time!
No!
I think when he's going over to his room, grabbing a screwdriver, coming back, unscrewing it, like the momentary of like, oh my god, like you're freaking out, the adrenaline. After all that time, bro, that's enough time to realize, like, maybe I should keep her locked in there and tell somebody. You know? It was long enough. I'm glad he's dying. Bye-bye. He gets transported into Super Mario World for the rest of his life. We all just beat the shit out of him. Whoa, that's the brawl sound effect. Surely the yank would have snapped his neck and killed him instantly. You know too much about killing people, talking about adrenaline? You don't know what adrenaline is? That's pretty funny. I could survive this. Why are we all watching? Look away. Well, there was the rule that you had to get away with it in the rule book. He should have read the rule, you know. Like I immediately would assume that there would be a trial because it said, but if you fail at getting away with it, you die, you know? F1! Just kidding.
What we saw was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Oh, what's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. What?
Damn you!
Nah, Hifumi will get over it. He's seen worse in his anime.
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting up an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Boo-hoo-hoo. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh?
It makes you cry in real life.
But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right?
Kinky Mondo.
No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world and being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure.
See, I would love to be in here as long as there wasn't all this killing shit.
You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
They're referring to me, the player. They don't got guns, bro. And also, he will just kill them. Gonna head out now. Got chores. See ya, Ali. Enjoy your chores. And if somebody who needs to be banned shows up in chat, then you're getting unmodded, dude.
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
All right, bye-bye, Leon. You did die, so it only makes sense. Yeah, but, you know, Lime doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, I mean, that's problematic.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all just too scared. Scared of being alone.
Well, it's a good thing you've got all your buddies here. I'm gonna take a Slurpee of this water. No, but I've been wanting to, like, raid people. I just forget every time.
Yeah.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She is in love, bro. Why is she always talking to me? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that.
Junko was probably... I like the fat guy, but I kind of only like him because he's fat. I really liked Junko. I think Junko or the fat guy, probably. Now Junko's dead forever.
I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility.
You called her homeless, bro. That was you. You're crazy.
But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this? Because
you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep...
I wasn't friends with Leon, first of all. Can we just...
Correct.
Without something like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever.
Why does Leon mean so much to you? Get over it, bro.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, I'm psychic.
Anyways.
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. It's me, the ultimate pop star.
He like whips out, he becomes, he gets like a beautiful pop idol.
Brr.
Bummer.
To be continued.
I got the spare bat! Yes!
I'd like to save. Yes. Check out the bathroom. Finally, I can go in this damn bathroom.
It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotten corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Nice Germa bit. Shut up, bro.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. You still have time right now. Play all of... No, I'm probably going to end after this dialogue line. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse. Dude, I thought you were ultimate moral. This is a crazy thing to say to me.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't run away from her death. Turn away, even. Makoto? Hey, cheer up! Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world.
Sorry guys, I'm not reading very well right now.
Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I
don't
can't
want
take it.
If it means killing someone else to do it, I don't want to kill anyone else.
Anyone else? Who else have you killed?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we would have died instead, right? Isn't that what you want? That's what you want. That isn't what you wanted, is it? Is it?
So it would seem.
Celeste sounds like you are reading 4chan scary stories on YouTube. I love smelling.
If she's right, she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct
Mastermind. Oh my god! I just punched the shit out of my microphone. I don't know how that would have sounded. Ding dong, bing bong!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such,
it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining
Wait, what?
hall will be
Didn't
locked.
we just wake up?
And entry at that point is and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Don't see you.
Now pay attention.
That's the
and
one guy.
remember
That's the
this
extra
well.
16th person. That's why I said don't see you.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So
bear.
of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay, I won't. Thank you.
Oh, what was that about just now?
Was he trying to say it was all our fault for what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is?
And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. I guess that was the end.
So that was the end of the day of the trial day. So what happened? So I went up in the elevator, went back to my room just to look at things, and then left? Okay.
But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun.
Why are you giving him what he wants? Yo, gay-ass gay guy? Who's this guy at the left? Boy's life in despair?
I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Why are we doing this?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jimmy Neutron is just doing it wrong, strictly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way.
He is a Nazi, bro. Of course he would listen to what
way
the evil serial killer guy up on there would do.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Cool. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you've got to make sure to stay healthy. You're the one you're the one keeping us stuck inside.
You don't know what exercise is, of course.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Wow, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us in here? Certainly it wasn't to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. This power can be yours.
That sounds like the kind of joke a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point.
Oh, wait, wrong person. Oops, have I been reading Makoto as me this entire time? Whoops.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey.
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
Ooh, yes. A whole new world.
You guys.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids these days get with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead. Look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than what he'd shown up for. But a whole new world, a whole new magic point of view.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder.
We're fire friendly, bro.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found.
You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Okay. We're fart friendly, we don't judge, and also the stream is over. Good stream, guys. Oh, perfectly. I wanted to leave at 3:15, and it is 3:15 exactly. 3:15 on the goddamn second, the microsecond. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Sorry, that's me stretching. That's what it sounds like when my fat ass stretches. We're going into empty slot 4. All right, I want to figure out how to raid. Can I raid when I'm multi-streaming? Let me see. How do I raid? Don't I type like /raid? Matthew Sandoval. First time you show up on my stream and it's the end of Danganronpa Part 3. All right, let's take a look at who's live. /raid. I'm gonna, let's see. Who would be funny to raid? I'm gonna browse some random ass game. Let's see, what game? What game? Any ideas? Balatro. Definitely not Balatro. I'm just reading shit that I'm looking at. Mario Kart Wii. Who's streaming Mario Kart Wii? I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna raid JX Mura. JX Mura. Let's see how this works. /raid. Hold on. I have to put it in brackets. JX Mura. Bang. It didn't work. Hold on. No brackets. /raid. JX Mura. Okay, goodbye.